Look at those graphics. These are 1996 cutscenes right here. The only channel that isn't my own where I'm a mod is a super wholesome art VTubers channel. The classroom. Giant barren wasteland with dead trees. To what I assume is Robo Taj Mahal. Oh wow. Oh yeah, by the way, this is supposed to be comically violent. A Gilbert Austin game. Holy shit, they got Gilbert Austin? I don't know who that is. Visual effects. There's your culprits. Fucking make a game or stop making fun of Gilbert Austin. Is the sound okay? My voice compared to the game? I think this is about as loud as it gets. Designed, written, and directed by Gilbert Austin. Sounds fine. Awesome. Okay, you got an alarm clock that's going off at 7 o'clock. Ooh. This me? Very 1996 attire. No chain wallet, though. And that wasn't for a couple more years. Please wait. Okay. No tips on. You can combine objects into new objects by clicking and dragging them on one another. Sound levels can be adjusted in the options menu. It's dark, try adjusting the gamma. Check your photo in the inventory screen. It will get worse as you take more damage. For special items that will restore your health. Okay. Stream is incomprehensible. Oh, it's been such a long time. This is a slight oversight on my part. I just realized I may need the keyboard for something. Please hold. Okay. Oh, calm down, dude. Mattress is speckled with odd stains. The pinup. Watered plastic plant. A recently watered plastic plant. Ooh, examine the P-47 Thunderbolt. 148 scale of a P-47. This one's a hastily glued P-51 Mustang, exact 136 scale. What is I doing? Illumination is the key to visibility. Wall clock. Another watered plastic. Saddle shoes? Laces knotted together. What are saddle shoes? Cheap folding chair, such as you find at swap meets, bingo parlors, and other religious gatherings? Religious swap meets, religious bingo parlors, and other religious gatherings. A quarter. 25-cent piece, dated 1952. Take it. Little things in here. Saddle shoe is a black and white shoe. Old-timey one. Oh, it says fuck up here. Anything else I can really mess with here? No. Obviously, some fat high school girl left it here. Examine the clarinet. Paper doll by the Mills Brothers. Trash can so clean you could eat off of it. Off photographed by GPF. Well, this seems to be a whole lot of nothing. Ooh, oh shit. You can punch. 7 flannel shirts, accompanying matching blue jeans are hanging neatly. Let's... Pendulum-driven cuckoo clock with the cuckoo oddly absent. Go through that door if I like. Master bedroom's where I came from. Stunning depiction of the made of papier-mâché. Oops, I don't know what I clicked on. I'm back here again. Every plastic plant in this house is watered recently. Old-fashioned console television. This is an old-fashioned console television from perspective of 1996. Box of crayons and a range writer coloring book. Talk to Hank. You.
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
I like his older brother.
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my
What?
brother?
No duh.
Listen, I don't mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything. Will you please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Right? Well, the keyword.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting
Ooh,
out
shit.
on me. Well,
Lighting
that's
out
the
on
way
me?
you're
What does that
gonna
mean?
be, then you can drop dead.
Drop dead.
What do you mean I'm lighting out on you?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve in a baby carriage.
What the hell
Got
are
him.
you talking about?
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
Why are you so mad at me, dude?
'Cause you're lighting out on me to go off with that stupid girl. So tough it. I don't care anyway.
Tough it.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick, 'cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Leave me alone so I can watch TV. I said I don't want to.
That's a weird
Okay.
looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basic,
Oh.
but this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And
Okay,
what was
so-
that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
A cowboy show.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America
Part of history.
great.
Oh, it made
Besides,
America great.
Blood and guts are neato.
Little kids shouldn't watch violence. You're right. That is really neat. Whatever his parents let him watch.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a lousy rat. Good.
Goodbye.
Finally.
Shut up. You suck. Young Trump. Yep. Box of crayons. Yep. Fine bone china gleams from the mahogany shell. I don't think I know what bone china is. Name of the newspaper. A box full of newspapers. Look it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, wait. Why did I leave the house? I don't want to leave the house yet. Now there's no newspaper over here. Oh, I must have it already. Oh, I clicked on myself to examine my inventory. Health indicator. I'm doing all right. Monday. Oh, I have a pen, a quarter, and a newspaper. I can't look at the newspaper. My inventory says it's spring of 1953. Go see what Mom's up to in the kitchen. Fireman Sparky's super foamy fire extinguisher. Expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall plaque that says something. Yeah, I can't read that shit. Cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. Baby crib. Maybe the source of the diapers. Newborn sleeping center. Cookies. Cookies are hot out the oven. Fresh and hot out the kitchen. Coffee pot. Dripping faucet. Knives. Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow. Cookies are baking in the oven. All right,
Well,
Mom.
hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way
There's
to
plenty
talk
of
to your
rejects in the
mother.
trash.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after
Come on,
graduation.
Steve.
I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name.
Yes, already established.
Your name will be M.U.D.
Quietly raging
but
because
you don't
it's the
stop teasing
50s and
me,
she
young
can't be
man.
anywhere else but the
Listen,
kitchen. That's
This
what
may
moms
sound
do.
strange, but I've lost my memory.
That's what mom's doing.
Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
I don't know much about this game, Foxy, but if the idea that my mom in the 1950s is in the kitchen making cookies bothers you, there may be more that bothers you.
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
Yeah, I could.
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job.
Ah,
And
the
besides, you can't marry
1950s.
Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old and you're just now getting your first job. It's a disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
All right.
And
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about
Amnesia
the wedding.
poop.
look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this.
The heartbreak of
2 weeks
psoriasis.
before the wedding, and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me
Next
to write
door?
you a note.
Write me a note.
Fiance?
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness...
Yeah,
Can
okay.
something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
Cooking and cleaning. Holy shit. Tell me more.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage?
Make sure you take notes,
Cooking
Foxy.
and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes.
What?
Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. Facts that can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You
Flexing
can't know what
go-go's.
I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on his hoe.
What? I think they're talking about the old...
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please, let me get back to my cookies.
I made the mistake of talking to Mr. Cole on Twitter and now about artwork, and now I'm getting graphic artist follows. Cookies.
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
And today's
Never
Monday.
put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
What?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
Charity bake sale.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into Harvest and have no family
The
ties.
bums and
Kind of a
hobos.
specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
I don't know what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to Harvest end up needing
Unfortunate.
financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
It's the will of the lodge. This is a simulation, right? I don't believe it's a simulation. I don't know yet, though. This is a nightmare. Or is your mom just a robot? Just like Hot Fuzz. I'm starting to think it might be based on my interactions with two characters. Tell me about the lodge.
What lodge?
Pass the
Harvest
potatoes!
Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the
Thanks for the
finest
follow,
place in
Darkspoon.
Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say since hardly anyone gets inside, but it wouldn't be so exclusive if it
Well,
wasn't just wonderful. Just
got a
like
point.
the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto dry process, TM. I've never
What?
used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
Now I'm getting hints of the Truman Show. You know what? Why not? Why not join the lodge?
That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
What's up with Harvest?
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Yeah, you're busy. You gotta make
Don't forget to put the
cookies.
papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
So okay. She's baking cookies now for a bake sale on Friday. She's baking more cookies later because the ones she's making now will be stale. The father is supposed to be in the other room, but there's just this little asshole. And then my mom's in there. This exits the house. This goes back to my room. I can't. Firmly locked. The Stepford Wives. A weird thing to say to someone who's allegedly lived there his whole life. Harvest is a town like you've never known. The Harvest is the only town I've ever known. Yeah. I have a newspaper in my inventory. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Give newspaper. Jimmy
Well,
James.
that didn't work.
Let's talk
Hey,
to Jimmy
Steve, I'm
James.
Jimmy James. Remember me?
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
What?
How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what?
Put the
You don't get
paper
paid for
out?
picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes
Yeah, this
in
kid
mine.
wants sneakers.
Say,
That'll be a
got any
thing I
spare
have to do.
sneakers?
Spare sneakers? I don't, I'm sorry.
Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator.
See you in a while, crocodile. We live under these high-tension power lines. High-voltage power lines bathe your home in a wholesome, old-fashioned electromagnetic field. Feel their humming in your... Security bar. Security bar is fastened to the window with Phillips head screws. Hint, hint. Oh, the saddle shoes. Can I get those? I don't think it gave me the option to pick them up earlier. No, I can't pick them up. I do want to check something. Help. Need somebody. Mouse controls. Left mouse button while the cursor is showing Steve. Walk to the location. Great. Target. Hit the right mouse button over a character. Person appears to have Steve attack them. Click and hold left mouse button while this cursor is over. Drag the object over Steve and then release the button to add it to his inventory. What the fuck? Close-up use. Click the left mouse button while the cursor is on the object and automatically be added to Steve's inventory. Conversation, examine, exit. Keyboard control. Okay, I can use arrows. Alt to duck. I don't actually need the keyboard for anything. Okay, nope. Saddle shoes aren't good for anything. Acne medicine. Okay, well, I'll have to get shoes from somewhere else. Oh, he's gone. Examine the disc. Dayglow Lima space disc stuck to the roof. All the junk mail, bills, and bake sale flyers. Army surplus air conditioning unit. I hear a parade. Steel barbs wrench signals from a naked air. Get out. Okay, so I'm at my house. The missile base? The lodge. Let's head over to the lodge. Examine the pipe. Alarming green sludge oozes from the drain. Sergeant at arms. Examine the hole. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence. Well, let's talk to the sergeant at arms.
Only initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Oh shit!
Did you-
It's the Shockmaster.
Say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
I do, actually. What a coincidence.
There are always obstacles to the path. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
I need to fill out an application. Okay, no problem. Give me an application.
Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them to the uninitiated.
What's wrong,
And will
Foxy?
sully my hands.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the
So-
middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me, and if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
Yeah, Foxy, this is regular cult SOP. This is no big deal. So he's like, if you want to join the secret lodge with the laser dome on top, which is across the street from the missile base, you need to go get an application. Your applications are at the post office.